You turn the key, and instead of a roar, you get a slow, painful groan from the engine while that red battery light stares you in the face. This is exactly what happens when your car throws a P063B trouble code, and it is something you should not ignore if you want to keep your car on the road. This code is all about the generator voltage sense circuit, which is just a fancy way of saying your car is having a hard time monitoring how much power the alternator is putting out to keep the battery charged. Whether you are driving a Jeep, a Ram, or even a Mazda, this generic code means your powertrain control module is getting signals that just do not make sense. Think of your alternator as a mini power plant that has to handle everything from your headlights to your radio while still making sure the battery has enough juice for the next time you start the engine. When this circuit fails, you might notice your headlights flickering or the engine cranking way slower than usual. To fix this, you first need to look for any technical service bulletins for your specific model, because sometimes the manufacturer already has a known fix. Then, get under the hood and do a real visual check. You are looking for loose or corroded battery cables, a worn-out serpentine belt, or even a broken belt tensioner. If the belt is slipping, the alternator cannot spin fast enough to do its job. You should also grab a digital multimeter to check the voltage. Your battery should sit around 12 volts when the car is off, and once the engine is running, that alternator output should jump higher to show it is actually charging. If you see zero continuity during your tests, you are likely looking at a broken wire or a bad connector that needs to be cleaned or replaced. Do not just rush out and buy a new alternator or a battery right away without checking the wiring first, because a simple corroded pin or a blown fuse could be the real culprit behind that annoying check engine light. Taking these steps one by one will help you pinpoint the issue and save you from spending money on parts you do not actually need.